Hello everyone, welcome to this YouTube live. Okay. Let me see whether live is going properly. Okay, live has started. Okay, um, so this live is about artificial intelligence (AI). Okay, I'm planning to do it frequently, so I just created a serious kind of thing, everyday AI. Okay, so mostly I will be talking about basics of AI and the current or latest news about AI also. Okay, initially I will be telling about my AI course also. Okay, uh, so right now the primary focus is promoting my course. Not only promotion, it seems I need to explain a lot of things about my course. Okay, that is the primary purpose, immediate agenda. But in the long run, I will be talking more about the current news about AI and analyzing about new AI tools like that. Okay, that is what my plan. Actually, I was doing it for many years. If you are my regular channel viewer, you should be knowing about that, right? I used to go through various universities like MIT, and I used to get news from there and upload here. Okay, that is what my primary way of running this channel previously. But recently I created a AI course. Instead of just theoretically talking about the new innovations related to AI, I thought of explaining the basic things, and I earn money from that course. In that way, I created a course, and I already talked many times about this course. Okay, as of now, it is having more than 5 hours of tutorial videos and 8 AI related ebooks. All the ebooks are having lot of information. Okay, and I put a lot of effort for coming up with this course. Okay, you can find the list of that ebooks, including unlocking AI. It includes a lot of things. Okay, actually I thought of creating that book only, but the number of pages uh, like that increased a lot. Okay, so handling that became a trouble. So I thought of creating a lot of other books also. Okay, especially for prompt engineering and SQL. Okay, and for Gemini and Python for developers, and RAG, and emerging trends in 2025, AI for entrepreneurs. Okay, like that I created a lot of ebooks, and apart from that ebooks, I created a lot of infographics with the help of ChatGPT. Okay, and I believe it will be really useful. Okay, and people who purchased it from Udemy, they provided this review. Okay, so I believe it will be useful. Okay, um, you can if you are interested to buy it, you can buy it from my website rajamanikam.com. Visit rajamanikam.com. It is a Gumroad based website. Okay, you can buy it from here. It will be giving country based discount purchasing power parity because of that. In India 60%. Okay, and other countries, if it is not there, maybe you can use my discount code QPT for getting 50% discount. Okay, but people in India can buy it from like other ways. Suppose this Gumroad won't support UPI, net banking, that kind of payment methods. So if you are restricted with payment methods, then you can explore UPI and net banking by visiting my website here. Recently, I posted on blog post. Okay, I will show that here. How to get an AI course with 5+ hours of videos for just 300 rupees. Okay, so here you can go through the details, but I won't recommend this way. Okay, I recommend buying it from rajamanikam.com. It has a lot of advantages. Okay, and apart from these things, it is available at 5RR also. Okay, you can go to 5RR and you can search me, and you can find a course here also. But as I said, these are all not recommended ways. Okay, recommended one is rajamanikam.com, and you can buy from here. Apart from AI course, you can buy a lot of other individually books also, and other books also, and even it's having emerging technologies related course also added. Okay, so recently I started fully focusing on this rajamanikam.com. I'm just making it as a e-commerce site for sharing my understanding about various technologies. Okay, mostly I will be going this way only. I am planning to create a lot of ebooks and AI tools or some kind of software. Okay, and I will be start selling it. For that, I'm trying to build a strong affiliate network. So to get the affiliates, I'm just starting this huge commission, 50% starting, and then I'll be increasing it up to 75% based on the sales performance. So suppose if you are interested to earn money by referring my course and books, you can click this link, okay, and then you can get details. And for accessing this 300 rupees offer, you can click this link and read the details. So basically you can just visit rajamanikam.com and you can find all the other links. Okay, and recently I posted this one. Maybe I will talk about later. First let me check whether any person is waiting for. Okay, first I will say that started. Okay, if there are any audio issues, just let me know. Okay, and first of all, I would like to explain about the very basics of AI. Okay, I'm just talking with a lot of people for promoting my AI course, right? So in that process, I used to discuss with various people, and that time they used to ask many questions. So based on that, I created a simple explanation about AI other things in the Notion website. Okay. Anyway, I'm just I'll be providing that link in this. I already uploaded one video about this Notion website. There you can find the link. There you can find a lot of simple articles about AI. So it will be really useful for beginners. Okay. So a lot of articles I have added. You can just check my 3 or 4 days back I uploaded that video. In that video you can find the link to this Notion site. Okay, I separately created one video for telling about this Notion website. Okay, here I explained those things. Okay, with the help of ChatGPT obviously, and still many people are having a lot of very basic ideas. So beginners, right? So they will be coming from different fields, so they are just trying to understand, trying hard to understand the basics of AI. So I would like to explain that in this live session. Okay, I will be starting this everyday AI with that explanation, but in the coming days I will be doing a lot of other things. Okay, and this first session is for giving some very basic explanation about AI. Okay, mostly people are trying hard to understand or differentiate between traditional software and AI, right? So the reason is it's not because of their fault. A lot of AI hype also there. Okay, that things that marketing people are making real confusions. Okay, that is another thing. Actually I have posted a blog post about that also. Suppose if you are interested, you can read that also. Okay, I have written a detailed post. Actually this one also very important. One thing is understanding AI, that is important, and parallelly you should be understanding about the AI hype also. Then only you will be getting a balanced understanding about actual AI. Okay, so that also important thing. Okay, you can go through that also. Okay, in this session let me just explain about the very basic things. Okay, like traditional programming, we have like for example, if we want to convert inch to centimeters. Okay, So here 1 inch means 2.54. Suppose 2 inch means 5.08. Okay. 3 inch means like that. So we are having data, right? Like 1 inch means what is the centimeter, 2 inch means like it's data, correct? So with that data, we can create a solid formula kind of thing, right? Like inch multiplied by 2.54 equal to centimeter, correct? So we are arriving with a solid formula, and using traditional programming we will be able to use that formula, and we can create some function like inch to centimeter, like that. We can create a function and we can use that for converting that. Obviously Google is doing that here, right? So even if you put 10, it will be showing the result, okay, with the program. It's a standard traditional way of programming. So we have rules or formula, and we are just implementing. Say for example, with the if condition, we can say that if the age is less than 18, you cannot vote. If age is greater than 18 or greater than, you can vote. So there is a rule, and we are just implementing that rule using some kind of formula or code flow using software programming. Okay, that is the traditional programming. But in case of artificial intelligence, consider the scenario like high school grade, okay, and salary in the job, okay. We can understand that people who are getting good grades, they can earn better, okay. It's a general understanding, but there is no solid formula. Suppose if his grade is this much, then his salary will be like that, okay. It's not like that. But suppose if you take 5 students and you are trying to create some kind of formula, actually you can do that, okay. Here with the inch to centimeter, we are able to do that, right? It's a straightforward thing. In case of Celsius to Fahrenheit, so here also we can do that, but it's not a straightforward, right? With like symbol 4, 5 data, we cannot create that formula, right? It's a bit complex formula, right? Compared to inch to centimeter, it's but with some set of data, we will be able to arrive. We can arrive with this formula, okay. So in that case, we can just go with the traditional programming. But in case of grade to salary, there is no solid rule, okay. Even it won't exist, okay, because that grade to salary, that apart from grade, the salary will be affected by other factors also, like job market and competition and a lot of other things also there. Students' other skills like communication skills, other things, okay. So obviously in that case we cannot create a standard formula. So before AI, there is no way of doing that. But with the help of AI, especially machine learning, which can find the patterns, it's something to formula, but not a solid formula. But internally, it can have something. It can internally create some kind of formula, okay, which can be understood by that algorithm, okay. So that kind of models will be able to find the patterns, okay, that the machine, with the help of machine learning. So the ML, so that is where AI is unique compared to traditional programming, okay. Without explicit coding or kind of rules or formulas, it will be able to find patterns, and from that patterns it can do the predictions, okay. Suppose if we are feeding with 500 students data, grade data as well as salary data, it will be able to predict another student salary based on his grade, okay. But it will work only if we train the model with a lot of data. Suppose if you are training the model with 500 data, 500 students data, then it may not work perfectly, okay. But if we load with some 5,000, 10,000 students data, and it should be relevant data, okay. So some instead of some random students, suppose if you are going to predict the salary of the student in India, you should be training the model with data of students living in India, okay. That is one thing. So you should have quality data for training the model. In that case, that thing will be working fine. So that is where that data science is coming, okay. So normally everyone, whenever we talk about AI, data science also, it's part of that, okay. And people will be having I'm just telling about very basic beginners level, okay. So always there are three terms will be associated, right? Data analytics, data science, and AL, right? AI, I mean AI ML. Let me check in 1 second. I will check whether any questions are there. Okay, no questions, so I will just continue that, okay. Okay, so I will be just trying to explain the terms first, okay. Actually, for that I just asked ChatGPT to create one image. Let me so it created image that it seems net is here, right? So data analytics versus data science, so this is the difference. It is prepared by ChatGPT itself, okay. So data analytics, in the sense, it is for understanding the past, okay. Just for in case of sales, just we can visualize the sales data, okay. How many sales we made in which region, like that, okay. So it's basically focuses reporting dashboards and trends, okay. Tools are using Excel, Power BI, Tableau, that kind of tools, okay. Outputs, KPI, graphs, reports, like that. As I said, the example is sales data, like sales dropped last quarter, like that we can find from data analytics. It's a simple thing, right? In case of data science, it is just predict in the future also based on the current data, but it needs a lot of other things also, right? And focusing is modeling, prediction, experiments. So that kind of domain or subject knowledge also we need, okay. So that the tools used are Python, that kind of stuff, okay. Outputs are models, prediction, and here the example is sales may drop next quarter, okay. So some kind of prediction, okay. So it's just a rough idea. I'm just trying to explain the very basic difference between data analytics and data science, okay. And in the case of AI, as I said, data science is playing important role. So here it's a very common thing. Here whatever I explained here with the help of that ChatGPT created image, that is the very common thing. So data analytics is like seeing the already existing data in a visualized in a better way, okay. So but the same data only, but we are able to visualize it easily, okay, with the help of tools like Tableau and Power BI, like that, okay. But in case of data science, it's like doing a lot of processing and predicting the things. So it's a completely very complex one, okay. But the relation between data science and AI is that in many places I am seeing a lot of people are asking about that. So I'm saying that, okay. So data science can be there without AI, okay. It was there before AI also, okay. So simply like data analytics, data science also can be done without AI, okay. So with the help of subject matter experts and some software kind of stuff, we can predict some kind of things from the data, okay. But AI requires data science. AI cannot function without data science. For example, as I said, in case of student grading and salary, that kind of analysis, we need to train the model with a lot of data. Okay, the data it will be having a lot of like I'm not going in detail, but it will be having some outliers, that kind of stuff, some incorrect data. So if you are familiar with some kind of statistics, you will be knowing that, right? So, or in simple way, suppose if you are trying to understand the power consumption in different regions, if you are taking data from Saturday, Sunday, that will not be giving the correct value, right? If you are taking data from weekdays in one region and weekends from another region, or that kind of things. Okay, so that kind of data, we have to do the cleaning of data. Okay, or some data mistakenly added wrongly some value, so that kind of one mistakes may affect the entire data set, right? So in that case, we have to do a lot of data cleaning, pre-processing, that kind of. For that, data science is very much required. Okay, so data science is important for using AI, okay, or developing AI. That is one part. Another part is data science is getting improved a lot because of AI. Okay, it's two-way, right? Data science can help AI to function properly. Okay, and AI can be used for doing effectively doing the data science processes. Okay, so because of these two-way things, maybe sometimes the terms may be getting confused. Okay, but this is the actual scenario. So this is all about data analytics, data science, and AI. As I said, AI is mainly powerful mainly because of this pattern recognition. Okay, and if we go in deeper, like in machine learning, we have supervised, unsupervised learning, reinforcement, that kind of thing. That I already explained in my previous videos, and even I included many chapters in my course also. Okay, suppose if it is record, I will be talking more about that in the coming sessions. As I said, I am planning to do a lot of lives, this kind of, right? So I'm just planning to do it as a series, everyday AI, like that. Okay, suppose many people are joining, means I can actively discuss about that. Okay, today there is no traffic, so I'll be just talking about my courses and other things. Okay, in case of course, I will show that actually if suppose anyone from okay, if you are if you have purchased something from my Gumroad site, just to make note of that, once after you receive the email, you will be receiving the ebook download link or course access link into your email, right? So that time you will be having option to create your password for Gumroad. So just to make sure that you are giving that password. Okay, then you can easily access the content at any time. Okay, even if you are buying one ebook from one computer and buying another ebook from another place, mobile or something, usually with your email, that password setup, that is basically creating account with Gumroad. Okay, you are buying the course or ebook using email, right? So once you are reading the content, Gumroad will ask you to give the password. So if you are entering the password, then your account will be created with the Gumroad. So you can at any time log into Gumroad by visiting gumroad.com. Even if you are buying my book from rajamanikam.com, it is handled by Gumroad. So you have to visit gumroad.com, and Gumroad, after visiting gumroad.com, you can click the library. In the library, you can see all the purchased things. You can just click that and you can just access the content. Okay, that will be easy thing, because why I'm saying that is like people who are buying from me, I used to see that they're buying it again. Okay, I mean, if I provided a discount code, they are using it again. So I am just noticing that pattern. Okay, no need to do that. You can access the content at any time. Okay, either you have to keep the link bookmark or something, but that is not the good way, because if you are doing it from two places, then you have to maintain that. Okay, so best just to give a password. It will be creating your account, and you can access it at any time just by visit gumroad.com and access the content, any content, not only from rajamanikan.com. If you are buying from another Gumroad based website, that also will be coming under that place. Okay, so that is the good way of keeping all the content in one place. Okay, if you have any questions, you can ask about that by sending email to me at this email id, rajamanikam.a@gmail.com. Okay, and this is about my course. Okay, and as I said, in the Notion site, I added a lot of content. You can go through that. And yesterday I sent this email to my Gumroad newsletter subscribers. Okay, here, as I said, I already talked about this AI hype, so you can go through that. I'm just saying the shortcut for going through but it is available at my blog, Quality Point Tech blog. But you can visit rajamanikam.com, because it is very easy to remember that name, right? So many people are finding difficulty in remembering the qualitypointtech.com. So in that case, just remember rajamanikam.com. Only thing is, some people will be missing this K. Okay, RAJAMANICKAM, that K is there. Okay, rajamanikam.com. Visit rajamanikam.com, and I will be providing all the links here. Okay, so in the post I mentioned about this AI hype. Here you can check the blog post. And recently I created a learning bot. Okay, so you can access it by visiting my quiz page. Here, this one also I explained in my previous video. Okay, I created a lot of quiz topics. You can test your knowledge with that topic. Okay, all of them are AI related topics. Okay, so you can test your knowledge. Not only for testing your knowledge, even you can interestingly learn by attending this kind of AI quiz. Okay, let's explore that. Okay, here I provided this chatbot, AI learning chatbot. You can ask anything related to AI. Even if you ask something irrelevant question, it will be bringing back to AI, so that you can fully focus on AI. So it is highly optimized for teaching AI. Okay, you can even if you say hi, it will be telling about AI. Okay, what are you hoping to learn about AI? Okay, so here you can just ask me, tell about machine learning. So I optimized to explain in a simple, easy to understand way. Okay, like that I provided system prompts, so beginners can easily learn from that. But it requires API tokens, right? So suppose if you are able to learn from other sources, just learn there. I'm just exploring this option. Okay, suppose if you are using continuously using means it will be giving error. Okay, because of rate limit. Okay, but this AI quiz you can attend any number of times. Okay, so here it is coming from my database pages only. You can easily access it. Okay, and the next update is I offer in India. I already talked about audiobooks. Actually, it is very important one. If suppose still if you are not understanding the impact AI is going to make, then you have to check this one. Okay, actually I created this audiobooks with the help of AI voice, available at Amazon KDP itself. Okay, it's able to create the AI audiobook within a few minutes. Okay, for all the 15 books. Yeah, for all my books, it was able to create it very quickly. But they provide a lot of other options also for changing the speed for individually for each words like that, but I haven't used them. Okay, but default settings also it's working fine. So with the default settings, I was able to create all the 15 books within few minutes. Okay, you can just check which one we can check. Dream big, move forward, change. That will be common for everyone, right? I will check that here. So you can check the virtual voice sample.
This title is narrated with virtual voice, computer-generated narration for audiobooks. Dream Big, Move Forward Inch by Inch by Rajamanikam Antanamutu.
Actually, Amazon provided a lot of different kinds of voice.
Many great people like Napoleon Hill, Zig Ziglar, Brain Tracy, and Norman Vincent Peale had already explained about the importance of positive thinking and about the power of subconscious mind. Most of the people know this fact, but still they find difficulty in staying positive at all times. They are looking for an appropriate way for keeping them positive at all the time. I came up with this book for addressing this issue. Zig Ziglar says, people often say that motivation doesn't last. Well, neither does bathing. That's why we recommend it daily. So, it is important to read about motivational things daily to stay positive all the time so as to utilize the power of subconscious mind. I am publishing this book for sharing some motivational stuff and positive thoughts which will be useful for keeping yourself positive to utilize the power of subconscious mind effectively. Though the topics are arranged in a random order, I believe they will stimulate positive thoughts needed for leading a peaceful life. Dream big, move forward inch by inch. Dreams are the fuel that drives us forward. They give us something to strive for, something to believe in. But sometimes it can feel like our dreams are too big, too far out of reach. We may feel discouraged, even defeated. That's where the saying, dream big, move forward inch by inch comes in. It's a reminder that even the biggest dreams can be achieved if we take things one step at a time. Imagine you're standing at the base of a mountain. The summit seems so far away.
Okay, I will stop it here. Okay, so the voice is somewhat okay, right? So we are able to understand it. It's not sounding like a machine, right? So it's somewhat okay. And as I said, Amazon is providing different kinds of voice. We can choose female voice or male voice and different parameters. Okay. So it's actually really very, very fast. It was able to create within few minutes for all the 15 books. Okay. So we can understand the power of AI, right? So this is one thing. AI is really powerful. That is no question. Another thing is, as I said, the hype. Lot of hype are there. Okay, especially vibe coding. That kind of lot of new tools. They're like using a lot of influencers for spreading that hype. Okay, so we need to be very careful about that also. So you should not be distracted with that one. So study in case if you are planning to be a AI developer. Study the fundamentals, okay, Python, that kind of, in that way, just to go, okay, and then just to read about latest things also. That is one thing. If you are a business owner, a solopreneur or entrepreneur, digital marketer, just try to understand the best tools, okay, not based on the popular opinion, okay, like from trusted sources. Just try to get the reliable data or explore by yourself. Okay, don't rely on any kind of hype. Okay, and another thing also, there are two things you might be hearing about the generative AI, right? So in case of generative AI, a lot of LLMs, okay, Gemini, GPT-4, okay, that kind of things, we can use them through API because they already trained with a lot of data. But the problem is we have to pay for API access for token based on the number of tokens. We have to pay that. Okay. But instead, if you go with simple local models, especially open source models, you need not pay for that. A lot of powerful open source models that can be put in your local are there. Okay, so first explore that option also. Mostly that they won't advertise that things. Okay, so you have to search for that. But in case of generative AI, they will be pushing that through the influencer or through ads. Okay, so yeah, it's true that generative AI is a symbol to start with that. Okay, but it's not that much useful in the long run. Okay, so you have to understand that one, because as I said, data quality data is important. LLM anyway, it's trained with a huge amount of data. Even fine tuning is there, but still it is trained with lot of data. In some cases it may be irrelevant to you. Okay, suppose if you are a doctor and if you want to do some kind of develop some kind of AI bots specifically for medical related thing, especially for your field. If you are an ophthalmologist, if you are planning to get details about only the eye related things, okay, that case, even if the LLM is having huge number of data, it's not relevant to you in that perspective. Okay, so in that case you have to go with like models that are relevant to your field. So for that you can get a lot of models from Hugging Face, right? There you can find more than 1 million models are there. Okay, so you can look for that models, and most of the models are very low weight only. You can just put it in your local. So for example, sometimes back in my blog post I mentioned about Whisper model also. Okay, it can easily create subtitles locally without requiring any paid services. Okay, it's a very simple. Actually, I am daily using it for creating my course content. Okay, previously I depend on YouTube for that. Okay, but now I just use this in my local. It is very ordinary computer only. Okay, 8 GB RAM only, and there is no GPU right now. So still I'm able to do it very quickly. Okay, and the quality also very good. If you go through that, you can that. Okay, so you need to understand that kind of fundamental things. Okay, so don't get distracted with a lot of advertisements. Okay, but anyway, just try to understand the basics. What is AI, what is machine learning, what is deep learning, that kind of stuff. Okay, I try to explain all these things in this Notion site also. Okay, and if you want, you can just go with the course also. After discount, it will be very low price only, right? The advantage of buying course is when you buy the course, your email ID will be added in the newsletter. So I will be almost daily sending the updates. You can see here, right? A lot of updates, right? So these are visible things. Some post I will be exclusively sending for the customers only. Okay, so that is the one thing. Okay, and I'm adding all that course related videos in my channel also. So suppose if you don't want to buy the course, you can read the content through various other places, my blog and this YouTube channel. But in case of course, it is arranged in one place, all the things, the ebooks, as I said, 8 ebooks and code samples, everything is there. Okay. And as I explained, apart from my website rajamanikam.com, you can find the course at 5RR and Udemy. Is there in Udemy? Okay. The another advantage of Udemy is but I won't recommend buying from here. But suppose if you prefer that, I'm just saying that. So Udemy means here you can find it in arranged somewhat neatly arranged thing, right? But in the case of Gumroad, I'm taking steps to improve that. But as of now, it is better. And some people are expecting some kind of certification. So Udemy means once after completing that, you will be getting certificate, right? So that advantage is there. But personally, if your purpose is just understanding AI means, I would suggest my website rajamanikam.com. But other reasons, like maybe some corporates will be sponsoring the employees to get certification from Udemy. That in that case, you can go with this course. Okay. I'm doing my best to update the course here also, but at first I will update the course here rajamanikam.com only. Okay, and then I will be updating here later on. Okay. So you can check the sample here, Udemy. Okay, so rajamanikam.com is not having that option. So if you want to check the video, you can check it from here, Udemy. And if you decided to buy it, I would suggest buying from rajamanikam.com. Okay. I explained about audiobooks, right? Another one is Talk to Book. Okay. Actually, two of my books are added here. Okay. So here, if you want to ask any questions about this book, you can ask. Just click this Talk to Book. Okay, and allow that. You can just talk to.
Hey there, I'm your guide to this book, Unlocking AI. How can I help you today?
Tell about this book.
This book, Unlocking AI, a simple guide for beginners, is designed to help people learn about artificial intelligence. It covers topics such as the basics of AI, its history, how it works, different types of AI, and its applications in everyday life. It also delves into machine learning, data, ethical considerations, AI tools, and career paths in AI. What specifically about the book are you curious about?
I would like to know about the overall benefits of buying this.
This book can help you stay informed about the technology shaping our future, make better decisions about the tools and apps you use, and explore exciting career opportunities in a fast growing field. Is there anything specific you're hoping to achieve by learning about AI?
If suppose if I am a beginner, whether I can understand this book.
Yes, this book is specifically written for beginners who are eager to explore the power of AI. It breaks down complex concepts into simple, easy to understand terms. Is there anything else I can help you with regarding the book's suitability for
And
beginners?
in that case, whether it won't be useful for the advanced users, AI developers.
While the book is designed for beginners, advanced users and AI developers might still find value in it. It could serve as a useful resource for explaining AI concepts to non-technical stakeholders or as a refresher on fundamental principles. However, it might not delve into the advanced technical details that experienced practitioners are already familiar with. What are you hoping to get out of the book?
Suppose whether I am a digital marketer, I can get any information from here.
Yes, as a digital marketer, you can definitely get useful information from this book. It covers AI tools for productivity, image generation, video creation, and writing assistance, all of which can be applied to digital marketing. It also touches on AI's use in online shopping with product recommendations. Is there any particular area of digital marketing you're interested in exploring with AI?
Whether it recommends any tools useful for doing digital marketing or any kind of business related tools.
Yes. This book includes a list of AI tools that could be useful for digital marketing and business in general. It mentions AI chatbots and assistants like ChatGPT and Gemini, as well as tools for image generation and editing like DALI and Canva AI. Would you like me to elaborate on any of the AI tools listed in the book?
Okay, in case if I am not familiar with the terms related to AI, whether it will teach them also?
Yes, this book includes a section that breaks down AI jargon, explaining terms like AI model, pre-trained model, fine-tuning, and many more. This should help you understand the terminology used in the field of AI. Is there any specific AI term you've come across that you'd like me to explain now?
Okay, give some samples. Actually, how many terms it's explaining?
Okay, I can give you some examples of how the book explains AI related terms. For instance, it explains machine learning as a way for computers to learn from data without being explicitly programmed, and neural networks as a type of machine learning inspired by the human brain. It also defines algorithms as step-by-step instructions that tell AI systems how to process data and make decisions. Would you like me to provide more examples of how specific AI terms are explained in the book?
Okay, approximately how many terms are explained?
The book has a dedicated FAQ section that explains a lot of AI jargon. There are about 60 questions and answers in that section, each explaining a specific term or concept. Besides that, the book also explains different AI terms and concepts throughout the chapters as they come up. Is there any specific term you are wondering if the book explains?
Is there any other unique thing about this book?
One unique aspect of this book is its focus on providing a simple and accessible guide for beginners, avoiding complex technical jargon and mathematical equations. It also emphasizes the practical applications of AI in everyday life and various industries, helping readers understand how AI is already impacting their world. The book also provides a list of AI tools to explore, with some suggestions to try them out. Is there anything else you're curious about?
Whether it's having latest information or whether it's having any outdated information.
The book covers fundamental concepts of AI which are generally stable. However, given how quickly the field of AI is evolving, some specific tools, techniques, and examples mentioned in the book may be subject to change or updates after the book was written. It would be best to cross-reference with more current sources to confirm that specific details are up to date. What information are you most concerned about being current?
In case of tools, whether this book is providing the link to the actual tools, website or tool accessing.
No, the book does not provide direct links to the tools or websites mentioned. However, it does provide the names of the tools, which you can then easily search for online. Was there a specific tool you were hoping to find a link to?
Just generally. Okay. How many pages are there in this?
I do not have the page count for this book. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Who is the author of this?
The author of this book is Rajamanikam Antonimuthu.
How to contact you?
The book mentions that you can send your feedback and suggestions to rajamanikam.a@gmail.com.
Okay. Where to buy this book?
I'm sorry, I cannot help with that.
Okay. Whether the other website is mentioned there?
I am sorry, can you please clarify what you mean by other website?
Other website, author's website.
I'm sorry, but the book does not mention the author's website.
Okay. Okay. Actually, you are giving answer only based on this book, or you are using some other data also.
I am giving answers based solely on the content of the book Unlocking AI.
Okay. From that book, what are the key things? Suppose someone is asking you to give the key things you learn from this book. What you say?
If someone asked me to summarize the key things they could learn from unlocking AI, I would say 1. A solid understanding of what AI is and why it matters in today's world. 2. An overview of the history of AI, from ancient myths to modern applications. 3. Insights into how AI works, including machine learning, neural networks, and the importance of data. 4. An awareness of the ethical considerations surrounding AI, such as bias and privacy. And 5. Knowledge of AI tools and resources available for beginners to start experimenting and building their own AI projects. Does that give you a good overview?
Yeah, it's okay. Whether you are seeing any kind of inconsistency or inaccurate information in this book?
As an AI, I don't have personal opinions or beliefs, so I cannot say whether I perceive any inconsistencies or inaccurate information. However, I can say that the book provides a general overview of AI concepts aimed at beginners for in-depth technical accuracy and the most up-to-date information, especially regarding specific tools and techniques. It's always a good idea to consult additional, more specialized resources. Is there a specific area you're concerned about? I can check if the book's information aligns with general knowledge.
Whether it provides information about RAG, retrieval augmented generation.
Yes, the book includes information about retrieval augmented generation, also known as RAG. It explains that RAG is a technique that combines traditional retrieval methods with generative AI models to enhance the performance of AI.
Whether we will be able to understand the RAG from this book or whether we need separate book.
The book provides a basic introduction to RAG. Whether that's enough for you to understand it fully depends on your learning style and goals. If you want a deeper, more comprehensive understanding, you might need to consult a separate book or resource dedicated specifically to RAG. Were you hoping to implement RAG or just understand the concept?
Okay. Hey, Uh, what about the flow or smoothness of whether you can be engaged with this or boring one?
As an AI, I can't personally experience the book as a human would. However, I can point out some elements that contribute to its flow and smoothness. The book is structured as a simple guide for beginners, using clear language and avoiding technical jargon where possible. It also incorporates real-world examples and practical applications to keep the reader engaged. Ultimately, whether you find it engaging will depend on your personal preferences and learning style. Is there something specific that you find makes a book boring? So I can check if this book has that. I'm glad I could help. If you have any more questions in the future, feel free to ask. Have a great day.
Uh, that that in an audiobooks will clearly affect patient. Can create high impact. There is a lot of new jobs. So it is our responsibility upskill ourselves. That is why I started. My background is actually long back. I was doing software testing, automation, that kind of. But last parallelly doing PHP MySQL development. But I noticed that while running my YouTube channel, I noticed that there is a for right? Okay. But in case of AI, doing projects, yes, because it's keep on changing, right? So in case of AI, the key learning the AI and the key thing. After the AI, we need that will take very less time only for creating this. It took only 1 or 2 hours only. ChatGPT. Almost any task. For example, the thumbnail of this live video, I created, was able to create within, even suggested that title also. We can use AI tools, kind of, let's see. Okay, can that way. Okay. So suppose if you are not using that AI, we have to spend a lot of time. Now with the help of AI, we are time, right? So that time we have to effective for learning AI. Otherwise, career perspective also. Okay. Uh, Relevant in job market. And as I said, we be able to the AI. The people those sponsored by that, they will be saying that I created this app, created this. So all the statements are true. There's no question. But overall picture they won't. Okay, I created one video, the Google, right? The snake game. It created within few. The Manas AI was able, the entire time it's 25. You can check. So that is true. Difficulties in training the fundamental problem, hallucination, right? AI tools are not stable. AI is based on the, suppose the training data is having biases, or uh, the training data is not enough, then obviously it will be giving wrong information. That in case of software, we can say that the errors are handling that, right, something. But in case of say like this, giving some content is completely irrelevant, we can judge that. But it will be looking like irrelevant. That kind of understand where we have to avoid using. That is the key skill. For that, it's not, it won't come easily. You have to sort of, only we can understand properly. That is the record skill right now. All the other tasks, everything will be done by AI. To understand what is happening, my suggestion is first learn with the basic thing. Even if you are not going to learn the proper suggestion, lot of connected with the, but one eye with the latest dot. Some hype there means 80 percentage it purely hype, some 20% fundamental fact be there, right? So just to develop the skill to get the actual part of, and the have any